If you compare the life in UK and Korea, like as a worker, which is more good?
As a worker, I have to say UK is better. I know the benefits are not so good. Maybe like 2 weeks holiday a year, sometimes no sick days, and no paid sick days, things like this. And then unpaid overtime, really high workload, high work stress. It's not amazing.
Hello, my name is Ryan.
My name is Letty. I'm from the UK.
So you have a work experience in UK?
Yes.
And also in Korea?
Yes.
So I want to know the difference in terms of like income, environment, culture, kind of that.
I never worked in the education sector in the UK, but in terms of general office culture that I've witnessed, I would say it's quite difficult. I can definitely feel there is so much pressure on the workers in Korea.
Oh, really?
Especially when I look at my Korean co-teachers and Korean co-workers, I see that it seems so normal to do the really long working hours. Like come to work at least 30 minutes earlier, but go home 1-2 hours later.
Not common in UK.
No. If I do like overtime in UK, always I would be paid for the work. But generally the workload was never so big that I had to do overtime. Some instances, but it was just not common that I had this much work that I was like, I have to stay, there's no choice. But in Korea, I can really feel for the amount of hours that there are, the amount of work is just more. It's difficult to compress. So I can definitely see this more pressure.
Did you pay for the overworking in Korea or not? No. Oh my God.
So, especially when I first started in my job now, there was so many things I had to learn, like new things to do with this teaching style, this type of preparation, this type of organization. It takes a long time to learn, and there wasn't much training for it. So it took me even longer to really understand. So in the beginning, a lot of overtime. I do get paid for overtime on the condition that they've asked me.
Only for the asking.
So if they say, Letty, please can you do like 2 hours for this, then I will get paid. But if it's just the standard work and I haven't finished it, it's like my responsibility.
Really?
I can see every day working until 7, sometimes 8. Even though we finish like 5:30. Because there's too much work for them.
Too much work. So today's lucky day for you to,
Yes.
So what about the salary difference then?
It's a bit difficult to compare. My salary almost looks similar, but because of my visa, I get the accommodation, which obviously increases it by quite a lot then. So I suppose in comparison to my last job, I'm earning more by quite a bit. Realistically though, if I had stayed in the UK, I would be earning more in the UK. But even if I had more money in the UK, I think I'd still live with my parents. The rent is so expensive.
That's right.
And the cost of living is, especially now, there's the crisis, so it would be very difficult, I imagine.
So you mean quality of life would be better in Korea than England?
I think so.
Because of the accommodation and the living costs.
So even if I earned more money in UK, ultimately I think earning less money in Korea still enables for a better quality of life.
Okay, I see. Can I ask how much you earn in Korea as an English teacher?
From my paycheck, it's like 30 million won per year. But then I guess with my accommodation, it would be closer to 40.
40? A little bit more than 3 million won per month?
Yes, including my accommodation,
Good.
Oh, it's so comfortable.
So do you pay your accommodation by yourself?
So my school pays the majority of it, including the key money.
Key money, what's that?
The deposit.
Do they pay for you? Deposit?
Crazy amount of money.
Crazy amount.
Sometimes like 20 million won. So they pay the deposit and they pay for the accommodation. I just pay the bills.
Bills?
Gas, water, electric.
Okay.
But it's really not much.
Do you save your money every month or you spend all the money?
I'm so guilty of spending.
Where do you use?
I wish I knew. I don't know. I just, coupang is so...
coupang,
And also the fashion,
fashion.
and the skincare,
Yeah.
and the makeup. There's so many things.
Yeah, so many things.
I could definitely save money, but my personality is...
Okay. Then what about the price difference? Groceries or
is interesting. Actually, I think groceries are quite expensive in Korea.
in terms of fruit?
Fruit, vegetables.
Yeah.
So if I go food shopping, I have to, buy the food just for one person.
Yeah.
But you can't just buy one person portion of vegetable.
Yeah.
I have to buy multiple things, and then
Yeah.
I make a big dish or
Yeah.
multiple dishes, put them in freezer, and it's so expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive, yeah.
And although I love cooking,
Yeah.
actually for one person, it's so expensive
yeah,
to
that's right.
buy all the ingredients. In UK, I did never. I speak English.
Yeah, you speak English, yeah.
I never felt the burden from the price. Because when I was at university, I lived with flatmates. And at that time, I would still buy food for myself, cook for myself. But it was never that expensive.
Okay.
But in Korea, groceries feel, especially if I consider the cost of just buying dinner at a restaurant, like picking up a kimbap or a bibimbap, is so cheap.
Compared to UK.
Oh,
Grocery is more expensive in Korea,
yes.
but the food is more expensive UK.
For restaurant, yes.
A restaurant.
Oh, I could not just go to a restaurant in the UK
Yeah.
and pick up dinner for myself. No.
Okay.
But in Korea, it's almost more affordable for me to pick up dinner than it is for me to buy groceries and make dinner.
Okay.
So I really noticed the difference in this area.
That's because I think the minimum wage is cheap in Korea, cheaper.
Lower, yes.
Yeah, maybe. What about the public transportation?
Oh my gosh, I love the public transportation in Korea.
Yeah, it's cheap. Yeah.
It's so cheap, but there's aircon.
Aircon, not in UK.
Technically,
Yeah.
there is, but it's
It's like breeze.
It's
Yeah.
so weak and ineffective.
Okay.
It doesn't give me any relief.
Okay.
It's so clean and convenient and cheap.
That's right.
Not for London.
Okay. If you compare the life in UK and Korea, as a worker, which is more good?
As a worker, I have to say UK is better. So many things.
So many things
I
to do.
think the hours, the overtime, the
Yeah.
holiday, the sick days, paid leave.
Yeah.
UK has this much better.
Okay.
But I should say, when I work in the public schools,
Yeah.
actually the benefits are, I'd say for Korea, really good. I think I had 11 sick paid days a year,
Yeah.
26 days holiday. Pay was not so high, but for the cost of living in Korea, it wasn't a problem. I could still have a good quality of life.
Yeah.
I could still afford to go to Seoul every weekend.
That's right.
I really can't complain.
Okay.
But in other jobs and lines of work, and especially contract work in Korea, I know the benefits are not so good. Maybe 2 weeks holiday a year, sometimes no sick days, and no paid sick days. Things like this, and then unpaid overtime, really
that's
high
crazy,
workload, high work stress. It's not amazing.
That's right. In terms of that, okay. Do you have any last word?
There are so many amazing things about Korea and so many positives. I would really recommend, if you have any interest in Korea, to at least visit. You have to. You have to eat the food and the samgyeopsal.
삼겹살, yeah, good.
I really recommend.
Yeah, that's right.
But winter's really cold and summer's really hot, so judge accordingly.
Thanks for watching my video, and if you think this video is helpful, please subscribe, like, and comment here.
Bye bye.
No, 3, 2, 1, bye bye.
Bye bye.